And one more thing. What happens if somebody, we're talking about free speech, comes up to you and says, keep your mouth shut or else? Is that a threat? Probably you would take it as that, but legally as a threat, no, it's free speech. Now, let's say two people come up to you, but these two people also happen to be government agents. And one of them tells you, keep your mouth shut or else. And then before that, they tell you, we don't care about your problems. My problems were, I'm being denied my right to a public trial, my right to a jury trial, my right to a court of proper jurisdiction, and that half the statutes I've already discussed don't comply with the law, and everybody's refusing to address them. People are being illegally imprisoned in this state. They don't care about my problems. They don't care about anybody else's problem. They tell me to keep my mouth shut or else. Is that free speech? Then, let's add one more element to it. These two government agents have concealed weapons. Am I in imminent danger? I don't know. They're government agents. Who knows what the government is going to do? We know the New York State government strips everybody of their constitutional rights. Judge Kaye. The right to a public trial, right to a jury trial, right to a court of proper jurisdiction are not substantial rights in this state. And they're not going to enforce your rights. And here we have U.S. government agents telling me to keep my mouth shut or else. Isn't that also a violation of my constitutional right to free speech? Now, I know the agents were sent there deliberately to tell me that. And the reason being is, when I got off the plane, they knew who I was. They came up to me, even though I was filing under a different name, because my stepfather had a free ticket, and this is back in the 1990s, when you didn't have to go through the security checks and show ID and everything. They want to talk to me, and they claim I'm threatening people after the charges were already dismissed a month earlier, or a few weeks earlier. And I ask them what charges or what they're talking about. I'm not allowed to know. They can't give me that information. But they can tell me to keep my mouth shut. And when I kept it up, he finally handed his card to me. Michael Clancy hands me his card and says, if you have a problem, file a complaint. Well, I knew that wasn't going anywhere. You know, they're just going to cover up for each other. I'd like to know who ordered them to come see me and threaten me. Oh, that's right, it's called free speech because there wasn't imminent danger. But then again, is there imminent danger when the person or persons that are threatening you are government officials who are supposed to be protecting your rights, but instead are threatening you and they carry guns? They could have gotten into the airport very easily. All they got to do is show we're from the FBI. Think about it. Here they are, the FBI is threatening someone to keep their mouth shut about corruption. They don't care. It's like, as I stated earlier in one of my other tapes, there was a sign down on 787. If you know of government corruption, call us. They aren't interested in the government corruption. They're interested in knowing who knows about the government corruption so they can go and threaten that person to keep their mouth shut. This has to change.